Athletics versus Texas Rangers on Wednesday. The Athletics will face the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field. And this is the third series of the season between these AL West foes. The A's won both series and are 6-4 in their last 10 matchups with the Rangers. The under was 7-3 in those 10 games. The Athletics, 42-60 SU, 50-52 RL, and 55-42-5 OU, lost 2 of 3 games to Cleveland in their previous series. The A's are 5-5 in their last 10 games. The over was 7-3, showing a tendency for high-scoring contests lately as their pitching continues to struggle, while the offense shows occasional flashes of life. The Athletics will start left-hander J.P. Sears tomorrow against Texas. In his last appearance, 4.0 IP loss to the Guardians, the 29-year-old surrendered 7 runs, 6 earned, on 6 hits, including 2 homers. He is 7-8 with a 5.13 ERA and 1.28 WHIP in 20 starts this year, including 4-4 with a 4.78 ERA and 1.22 WHIP on the road, 11 starts. Despite the tough outing, Sears has shown flashes of potential throughout the season, mixing in effective stretches where he's kept hitters off balance with his slider and changeup combo. However, he continues to struggle with the long ball, having given up 19 homers so far. Against a Texas team that has power from both sides of the plate, Sears will need to be sharp early to avoid falling behind in the count and leaving pitches over the heart of the plate. The A's made noticeable improvements last season, ranking 8th in home runs, 196, and tied for 11th in walks, 493, all while turning 128 double plays, 5th, and producing 12 shutouts, 9th. While it only resulted in 69 victories, these strides helped the ball club grow. Sacramento's temporary team has shown more growth this season, even if its record doesn't show it. The lineup has developed better plate discipline, and the young pitching staff has taken visible steps forward in command and consistency. By the time the Athletics arrive in Las Vegas, fans should have plenty to cheer about, with an emerging core of promising talent ready to compete at a higher level and bring energy to the franchise's new chapter. Texas, 51-50 straight up, 54-47 reverse line, and 39-62 over-under, won 2 of 3 against Detroit in its previous series. The Rangers are 7-3 in their last 10 games. The over went 6-4, showing improved consistency at the plate and a more aggressive approach offensively. Texas will start southpaw Patrick Corbin on Wednesday against the A's. In his last outing, the 36-year-old held the Tigers to 3 hits and 0 runs with 6 Ks in 5.2 frames. He is 6-7 with a 3.91 ERA and 1.29 WHIP in 18 starts this season, including 2-3 with a 3.30 ERA and 1.21 WHIP at home, 8 starts. Corbin has quietly become a reliable presence in the Rangers' rotation, showing improved command and an ability to limit damage with runners on base. Opponents are batting just .240 against him at home, and he's holding left-handed hitters to a .200 average this season. His recent consistency gives the Rangers a valuable edge, especially against a light-hitting A's lineup that has struggled to generate offense against left-handers. The Rangers are still a threat in the AL West, and possibly in the pennant race this season. Texas has an intimidating rotation with veteran ace Jacob deGrom, Nathan Eovaldi, Corbin, and youngsters Jack Leiter and Kumar Rocker. The lineup has struggled to produce runs consistently, but they will be dangerous down the stretch if they can avoid the injuries that derailed last season's squad. The recent return of key bats from the injured list, combined with improved plate discipline and situational hitting, has given the offense new life. If the rotation can remain healthy, and the bullpen continues to develop reliability in late-inning situations, the Rangers have the balance and depth to make a serious postseason push. The under is 32-19 when the Rangers are betting favorites, including 21-9 when they're home favorites. Texas has not fared well against Sears this season and does not hit left-handers well, ranking 28th in WRC+. The Rangers score just 3.7 runs per game at home as well. If they aren't able to get on the scoreboard early, I doubt they will generate enough offense to help push the total over. Considering that the A's average just 4.0 runs on the road and haven't scored more than 2 runs against Corbin this season, the under looks like an appealing bet. Even if Sacramento's ball club pushes the Rangers starter, the home team's relief group is tough to score against, ranking 4th in ERA, 3.30. Add in the fact that both teams rank in the bottom third of the league in home runs and slugging percentage, and it becomes even more likely that this game turns into a low-scoring affair. With 2 underwhelming lineups facing capable pitching, this total should stay below the number. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Athletics ML. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Detroit Tigers versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Tigers and Pirates wrap up their 3-game interleague series on Wednesday afternoon in Pittsburgh. The struggling Tigers are looking to string together wins to maintain their stronghold on the top spot in the American League, while the Pirates are hoping to stay competitive despite being in last place in the NL Central Division. The pitching matchup in the series finale will feature the debut of Tigers rookie right-hander Troy Melton, 0.0, opposing Pirates southpaw Bailey Falter, 6'5", 4.00. The Detroit Tigers haven't had a prolonged slump since early in the second half of the 2024 season. On Monday, the Pirates were blanked 3-0 by the Tigers, their 7th loss in their last 8 games. The Tigers have continued to get good pitching from their staff, but the hitting has gone south. On Monday, the Tigers were blanked on 5 hits, including 11 strikeouts. Starter Jack Flaherty struggled with his command and was gone after just 3 innings, allowing 6 hits and 3 runs while walking 3 batters. The Tigers have now scored just 7 runs in their last 5 games, and that includes being shut out 2 times. They'll now turn to a rookie pitcher making his major league debut in Troy Melton. Melton features several different pitches, highlighted by a cutter and his 97-mile-per-hour fastball that can approach 100 miles per hour. In his minor league career, Melton has a 12-12 record with an ERA of 3.63 and a WHIP of 1.24. He has struck out 319 batters. This season, Melton has made 8 appearances, going 0-2 with an ERA of 2.72. He has struck out 56 batters in just 36.1 innings pitched. Things haven't gone smoothly for the Pittsburgh Pirates this season. They are in last place in the NL Central Division and are set for another year out of the playoff picture. Things didn't get any better this past weekend, swept at home by the lowly Chicago White Sox. On Monday night, however, the Pirates came alive and upended the Tigers 3-0 behind All-Star Game starter Paul Skeens. Skeens pitched 6 shutout innings, allowing 3 hits and striking out 6 batters. Brian Reynolds drove in 2 of the team's 3 runs. The Pirates will look to pick up another quality win on Wednesday afternoon when they wrap up this series with the struggling Pirates. The Pirates will go with lefty Bailey Falter in the series finale. Falter in 6.5 on the season in 20 starts, including 6 quality starts. He has an ERA of 4.00 and a WHIP of 1.22 while walking 35 and striking out 61. Falter has allowed 89 hits in 101.1 innings of work, including 16 home runs. In his last outing, a 10-1 loss to the White Sox at home, Falter gave up 6 hits and 4 runs in 4 innings of work. The Pirates have lost 3 of Falter's last 5 starts, including 3 straight. At home, Falter is 5-2 with a 3.65 ERA in 11 games. The Pirates come into this game as one of the worst hitting teams in the big leagues, batting .230 overall as a team. They have limited power and will have to navigate a pitcher that they've never seen. The Tigers' offense has struggled in recent games. They've scored just 7 runs in the past 5 games entering Tuesday night. Look for them to do enough damage to pick up the win. But don't expect offensive fireworks in what projects to be a low-scoring, grinded-out contest. Even though the Tigers are pitching an untested rookie on Wednesday afternoon, I like them to pull out a victory. The Tigers are an impressive 26-16 during the day this year and are hitting 10 points higher during the day as a team, showcasing their comfort in early start times. The Tigers are also hitting 263 versus lefties this season, a strong sign as they face Bailey Falter, who has dropped each of his last 3 decisions and has seen a dip in velocity and command recently. Melton will undoubtedly be on a pitch count in his first MLB start, but he gets the advantage of facing a Pirates lineup that is hitting just .230 as a team, ranks near the bottom of the league in OPS, and has managed just 66 home runs all year, one of the lowest totals in baseball. The Tigers, by contrast, have hit nearly twice as many home runs and are batting over 30 points higher as a team. Their offense has also been more patient lately, seeing more pitches per plate appearance and improving in clutch spots. Detroit's bullpen has been solid enough to hold down leads late, and they'll likely be ready to take over by the 4th or 5th inning with Melton on a short leash. Falter, meanwhile, has been inconsistent deep into games and struggles when facing a lineup the 2nd and 3rd time through. Look for Detroit to capitalize on middle-inning matchups, use their superior power to build a lead, and close out this series strong with a convincing win on Wednesday afternoon. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Tigers moneyline. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Houston Astros versus Arizona Diamondbacks. It's an intra-league battle that will conclude a 3-game series on Wednesday, July 23rd. The Astros are leading the American League West Division by at least 4 games coming into this matchup. They are one of the few teams that are enjoying an above 500 road record. The Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the National League West Division. They are at least 5 games back of a wild card spot, too. Houston will start Brandon Walter in this game, while Brandon Pfaadt starts for Arizona. Houston is currently leading the American League West Division. They are enjoying a 5-game lead entering Tuesday's matchup, and they are just one of 3 teams in the American League that are above .500 in road games. The Astros have lost 7 of their last 10 games before Tuesday's matchup as their form has started to slide. Brandon Walter gets the start for the Astros against the Diamondbacks on Tuesday. The left-handed pitcher is 1-3 with a 3.66 ERA this year. Walter has started 8 games with his last one coming against the Mariners on July 18th. He threw 6 innings and he allowed 1 run and 3 hits in a 6-1 loss. The Astros are 2-6 when Walter has started this season. Walter has a 4.82 ERA and 5 road starts this year. The Astros are hitting .259 this season, which ranks 2nd best. They have scored the 14th most runs, while they also have the 5th most hits. Houston ranks 13th in home runs hit. They are hitting .254 when playing on the road. They have a .252 batting average against National League clubs. Houston does have a .286 batting average against NL West teams. Arizona is in 4th place in the National League West Division. They are at least 8 games back of the Dodgers coming into Tuesday's game. The Diamondbacks are hovering around .500 when playing at home. They are back of a wild card spot by 5 games as they have won 4 of their last 5 games before Tuesday's matchup. On Wednesday, Brandon Pfaadt gets the start for the Diamondbacks. The right-handed pitcher is 10-6 with a 4.82 ERA in 20 starts. Pfaadt threw 7.0 innings against the Cardinals on July 18th in his last start. He allowed just 4 hits and 0 runs as he struck out 6 batters in a 7-3 win over St. Louis. Arizona are 11-9 when Pfaadt has started this year. They are also 6-4 when he has started at home. He has a 3.71 ERA in 10 starts inside their own building. The Diamondbacks are hitting .252 this year, which ranks 11th best. They have scored the 4th most runs, and they rank 10th in hits. Arizona has hit the second most doubles, while they have also hit the fifth most home runs. They have a .255 batting average when playing at home. They have a .242 batting average in July and a .240 average against American League teams. The Astros have struggled at times over the past few weeks. They have lost 7 of their last 10 games coming into Tuesday's game. The Diamondbacks will pounce on their poor form and get the win into his game. The key will be Arizona's starting pitcher in Brandon Pfaadt. He has a 3.71 ERA when pitching at home. Arizona has a 6-4 record in those instances. Arizona's offense has been strong at home with a 255 average at home. They have also scored the 4th most runs this year, which they will find easily against Brandon Walter, who has a 4.82 ERA on the road. Houston has hit the ball well, but they have not put runs across the board efficiently enough. They rank just 14th in runs scored. The offense is going to shine for both teams in this game. Both starting pitchers have ERAs over 3.66 this season and have struggled with consistency, particularly when facing lineups that make consistent contact and work counts deep. The offenses, meanwhile, have been scoring runs at will. The Diamondbacks have scored the 4th most runs in the National League and continue to pressure opposing pitchers with a blend of speed and gap power. Arizona also leads the league in stolen bases, creating extra run-scoring opportunities. Meanwhile, Houston has a .286 batting average against NL West opponents and has shown an ability to adjust quickly to unfamiliar pitchers. The Astros also rank 5th in hits across Major League Baseball and have one of the most efficient top halves of the order, regularly setting the table for run-producing innings. Arizona boasts the 2nd most doubles in the league, showing that extra base hits are a consistent part of their attack. Given the warm weather conditions and the hitter-friendly dimensions of the ballpark, opportunities will be plentiful for both lineups. Expect high pitch counts, early bullpen activity, and plenty of crooked numbers on the scoreboard as these two potent lineups take advantage of vulnerable arms and favorable hitting environments. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Arizona Diamondbacks minus 1.5. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Boston Red Sox versus Philadelphia Phillies. The MLB betting action continues. Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025, with the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies in the Interleague Showdown at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Boston and Philadelphia wrap up their 3-game regular season series. The Phillies outlasted the Red Sox 3-2 in the opener, while the middle game has been excluded from the analysis. This preview was published before Tuesday's results. The Boston Red Sox have dropped 3 of their first 4 games in the second half of the season. And through those 3 defeats, the Sox have only scored 3 runs. Last Monday, Boston out at Philadelphia 8-7, but went 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position. The Red Sox held the bottom wild card in the American League on Tuesday morning. They were 5th in the MLB in runs scored, 4.90 per game, and 19th in runs allowed, 4.35. The Red Sox are slashing 276/331/474 with 42 doubles, 3 triples, and 20 home runs in July. Lucas Giolito will take the mound at Citizens Bank Park on Wednesday night. The 31-year-old right-hander is 6-2 with a 3.59 ERA and 1.24 WHIP in 14 starts, 77.2 innings pitched this season. Last Friday, Giolito threw 5.1 innings in a 4-1 loss at the Chicago Cubs, allowing 4 earned runs on 5 hits and 2 walks. Giolito is 1-1 with a 3.86 ERA in 2 career starts against Philadelphia. The current Phillies are 22 for 108 with 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 8 home runs against Giolito. The Philadelphia Phillies have gone 2-2 since the All-Star break, scoring 19 runs in the process and surrendering 21 in return. Last Monday, they walked off the Red Sox in the 10th inning thanks to a catcher's interference. The Phillies went 2 for 5 with the runners in scoring position. while Max Lazar earned his first major league win. Philadelphia was topping the NL East on Tuesday morning, just half a game ahead of the New York Mets. The Phillies ranked 12th in the big leagues in runs scored, 4.57 per game, and 6th in runs allowed, 3.96. They are hitting .323/323/422 with 25 doubles, 2 triples, and 19 home runs in July. Jesus Luzardo will toe the rubber on Wednesday night, and the 27-year-old left-hander carries an 8.5 record with a 4.29 ERA and 1.43 WHIP in 20 starts, 109 IP in 2025. Last Friday, Luzardo tossed 4.2 frames in a no decision against the Los Angeles Angels, yielding 4 earned runs on 7 hits and 2 walks. Luzardo met Boston once in 2023 and threw 6.1 scoreless innings in a no decision. The current Red Sox are 6 for 26 with 2 home runs against Luzardo. Boston and Philadelphia combined for just 5 runs in the opening game of this series, which was a testament to the effectiveness of both pitching staffs, particularly their bullpens. As I mentioned above, both relief units are performing at a high level right now, so I'm looking for another low-scoring affair in this matchup, even though both teams are stacked with dangerous bats capable of changing the game with one swing. Boston's bullpen owns a 2.44 ERA, 1.10 WHIP, and 208 BAA in July, while Philly's pen has been just as sharp with a 2.84 ERA, 1.11 WHIP, and 196 BAA. With strong infield defense and clutch late-game pitching on both sides, expect another tight, low-scoring game that stays under the total. Red Sox have done a solid job against the left-handed pitchers so far this month, posting a .772 OPS, .207 ISO, and 109 WRC+. Hereof, I like their chances in this game. Their lineup has consistently applied pressure early in counts and taken advantage of mistakes over the plate, especially when facing southpaws. Jesus Luzardo has been shaky lately, surrendering 4 or more earned runs in 5 of his previous 9 starts, and his command has been inconsistent, often leading to high pitch counts and early exits. Lucas Giolito struggled last Friday, but he's recorded a shiny 1.43 ERA and 2.84 FIP over his previous 7 starts, showing improved velocity and control with his fastball and changeup. The Phillies sport a .712 OPS, .149 ISO, and 97 WRC+ against the right-handed pitchers in July, so Giolito might bounce back, especially if he can work ahead in counts and avoid the heart of the order. His recent form suggests he could deliver a quality outing against a lineup that hasn't been particularly explosive against righties lately, offering a chance for him to regain some confidence and stability on the mound. Both bullpens have been pitching well of late, and I expect a close battle down the stretch. Unfortunately, Boston's run line odds are not attractive, making it difficult to find betting value unless you're willing to take a risk on a narrow money line, or consider the under in what should be a tightly contested game between 2 evenly matched squads with reliable late-inning arms. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Boston Red Sox ML. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box.